you're flying what drone? As we are seeing just
this was Mavic Mini.
A peaceful family. We're just filming them having fun, no problem. Of course, the little
I had
kids.
permission to fly here.
Yeah, the little kids are throwing rocks. This kid in the red here, he's like, "I'll get it, Pa," and he'll throw it.
Throwing rocks because that guy and the angry guy in the white shirt seems to have a piece.
Old Huck Finn threw a rock too, and then he had to take it too far. This guy, I'll throw a rock real fast. Okay, and then
shooting over children. That seems safe.
Dave was like, "Okay, I'm out." Okay, so Dave, where were you when this was going on?
I was on a boat, not too far away from the drone.
You were on a boat?
Yeah.
Okay. And
on a fishing boat, a non-propel, it was a lock-in oars, and we had a guide who was taking me and a filmmaker, and the filmmaker had her traditional camera and her tripod and stuff set up, and she was filming and interviewing the boat guide, and I was filming the B-roll and capturing the dam, and they had this whole recreational area there where they've got like a park along the side of the river, and she was interviewing the guy the next day and had permission to film on the property already, and we were floating down the river, and next thing I know, this guy's telling these kids to throw rocks at my drone. I can't really tell that he said that, but the boat guy goes, "Hey, somebody just threw a rock." And I was like, "Oh, that's not good." And I look a little closer at the screen, and then all of a sudden I hear the gunshot go off and hit the water nearby.
So the round
got out of there.
The round hit you near the boat you were in.
It hit the water, not far from the boat. He was closer to me than he was the drone. I mean, it's a Mavic Mini, and it looks like a 9mm pistol. But it's like a handgun.
It's funny because he missed.
And we're like 200 feet away, so his chance of hitting something that small is zilch with a handgun.
Right. Right.
He's just lobbing ammunition in the air towards a person.
So here it is again.
You can see him right by the tree in the white shirt.
Yeah.
Shooting over the heads of the kids.
And watch the kids. When the gun goes off, every little kid jumps. We're just innocently throwing rocks at the drone. It's okay.
They're almost all in front of him, too.
Yeah.
So, of course they jump.
Don't watch him. Watch the little kids when he fires this. All of them.
So the craziest part of this was we didn't have any cell phone reception here. We had been on the river without cell phone reception for about an hour already.
Yeah.
And then had another 2-hour journey before we were getting back to where we could call anybody.
Did you call anybody?
So we did not. But when he first shot at us, I was like, holy crap, somebody just shot at us. The guy with the oars, start paddling, get us out of here. Girl with the camera, point your camera at the shore, start recording.
Yeah.
Just start recording and don't stop. And she's like, she was from another country. She's Polish, and she was like, what you mean, somebody shot at us? And I was like, somebody shot a gun at us. Point your camera at the shore, let's get out of here as fast as possible. And he starts paddling and getting us moving as we paddle past the guy who just shot at us.
Oh, you had to go that way to get
we were going downstream, and we knew the camp was up there, so we had sent the drone down in advance to start recording footage, so that we could be capturing as long as possible as we floated downstream. It was wild, man. As we got to the end of the property, there was another group of folks. They were all hanging out there, and they were sitting at a picnic table. It was like a nice camp, and they started talking to us. And they're like, "Oh yeah, we're having a family reunion." Da 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 da. It's like, oh yeah.
Did they know?
I want to get your Uncle Bill and tell him to put his piece away.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Uncle Bill's at it again. It would only have been funnier if he had a bud in the other hand or something,
Oh, man. No, the funny part is when you go back and you watch all the footage, you actually see him. The kids are all we're filming the kids jumping off of the rope swing, and they're trying to do tricks for us. One of the kids is does a backflip, and I'm like, yeah, this is great. We're getting good footage. This is exactly what we need, is recreational footage for B-roll for this film that we're making. And then you see the guy in the footage. He looks up and sees the drone and gets very, very irritated very quickly. And he goes and runs off to the car to go get his piece. and he comes back with like 4 or 5 kids behind him, like the Pied Piper. And he like brings these kids with him, like, come on kids, we're gonna shoot a drone today. And then like doesn't
Wow.
even get them to like clear the way. They're all just down there in front of him.
Wow. And you had to row past them? Did they know that you were the people with the drone?
Oh yeah. And she's got a big camera lens on the front, right? You know he loves seeing that. And I'm like, point it at him, start recording. Like if he shoots at us again, I want it on camera because I'm pulling the drone out of here.
And did she do it? Did she film him?
She did, but yeah.
Okay.
That didn't make the movie.
That was scary though, going past him, right?
And then she had to go meet the guy the next day to meet on his property, and it's the dude in the overalls that was throwing rocks.
It was old Huck Finn? Oh, Alabama.
You can see him like talking to the other guy, and the other guy talks to him, and like he's got the gun in his hand already, and the two nod at each other like, yes, I approve of you shooting at this drone. And then he like pulls up and arms up and fires at us.
It's funny. Oh, it's funny because it's all like Alabama rednecky fun, but in truth, it's very dangerous. He put the kids in danger, and it's a federal crime to shoot at an aircraft.
Yeah, and not alone the aircraft, but people.
Oh, people. Well, yeah, people as well. Yeah, that's bad too.
Yeah, people.